Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CZW Tournament of Death. Right here, we're on the third round. Nick Mondo is taking on Brain Damage, and Nick Mondo has Brain Damage in a Master Lock at the moment. Brain Damage powers out of that move, goes for a big boot on Nick Mondo, and he goes crashing down to the mat. Brain Damage with a knee to the back of the head, taking him down with another big boot. In the first round, Brain Damage beat Nick Gage, and Nick Mondo beat Sammy Callahan. In the second round, in the first round, Brain Damage beat Nick Gage. Nick Mondo with a huge steel chair shot. Nick Mondo to the outside. In the second round, Brain Damage beat Nick Gage, and Nick Mondo beat Drake Younger. Brain Damage with that steel chair. Smashes the steel chair on Nick Mondo's face as you see the blood accumulating from his face. Got onto the steel chair. Brain Damage with a baseball bat now. Cracking it on Nick Mondo. Big right hand from Brain Damage to Nick Mondo. Takes a replica title belt from a fan. Takes down the ref with it. And multiple times on the ground with it. Big enziguri kick by Nick Mondo. Rubbing Brain Damage's face into the title belt, throwing it back down, and it goes flying across the arena. Nick Mondo now with that baseball bat, cracking it over the back of Brain Damage. Takes him down with a nice headshot with it. Picks him up, plants him in between his legs on the concrete. Nick Mondo has a table now. He has a table in from underneath the ring, setting it up ringside. Brain Damage slowly making his way up to his feet. Nick Mondo has him up, throws him down, an inverted fireman's carrier. Threw him down face first on the concrete. Nick Mondo dragging Brain Damage. Picks him up for a fireman's carrier. An assault driver by Nick Mondo. Here we go. Pin. 1, 2, and a kick out 2 by Brain Damage. Are we looking at a power? Yeah, he's going for a power slam. Cradle pile driver on the concrete by Brain Damage. You see that bandage wrapped around Nick Mondo's head to prevent any more bleeding from him. Goes for a power slam by Brain Damage. Puts Nick Mondo through the table. Out of nowhere by Brain Damage. Working over the head of Nick Mondo. Multiple punches to the face. He's got that baseball now. Baseball bat. Hitting him multiple times with him, wearing down the body of Nick Mondo. It's got to hurt after shot after shot. Here we go. Nice power slam on the rubble from that broken table. Brain Damage underneath the ring now. He's got a steel chair. Plants Nick Mondo with that steel chair. Throws it down to him. Picks him back up to his feet. Big right hand by Brain Damage. Picks Mondo back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection by Mondo. Puts him up on his shoulders. Here we go. Soul Driver by Nick Mondo with a pin. 1, the 2, and a kick out of 2 by Brain Damage. Nick Mondo has the steel chair. Plants Brain Damage with the chair. Throws it down at him. Nick Mondo going to the top rope. Here we go. A moonsault out to the ringside by Nick Mondo. Brain Damage pulls his feet out from underneath him. Underneath the ring now. He's got a steel chair. Big steel chair shot to the face. Brain Damage preying on Nick Mondo, waiting for him to get up, only to take him back down with that steel chair right to the head of Nick Mondo. Throwing the chair down, Mondo back up to his feet. Here we go, Brain Damage using that cradle pile driver move. Right on the chair and the belt. And Brain Damage going for the exact same move, and he hits him right there on the concrete. Brain Damage has a steel chair, cracking it over the skull of Nick Mondo. He's still on the floor there. No sells it. Throws the punch Mondo. Punches it right into his face. Nick Mondo staggering. Brain Damage with another power slam move right on that steel chair. You saw that same power slam move put Nick Mondo through a table, and he gets a guitar, smashes it on Nick Mondo. Mondo's up. He has that replica belt. Brain Damage has another chair. Kick to the midsection, rubbing Brain Damage's face into the belt, throwing him down to the mat, to the concrete, throwing the belt at him. Nick Mondo has that table now, throws it in the ring. Setting up in the corner. Ref and Brain Damage sliding the ring too. Big kick by Mondo to Brain Damage, back of his head. Right hand. Multiple moves by Brain Damage. Rolling into the ropes, into a neck breaker. Mondo has him up to his feet. Throws Mondo to the ropes with a hip toss. Mondo's back up. As you can see, the blood all over his body. Big right hand to the chest of Mondo, and he flies out of the ring to the concrete. Brain Damage follows him. Brain Damage throwing Nick Mondo to the ring head first. Kick to the midsection, grabbing his legs and pulling him towards the center of the ring. Brain Damage throwing Mondo to the outside with a taunt, waiting for Nick Mondo to gather himself and getting back into the ring. Nick Mondo slides back into the ring. Brain Damage grabs him, throws him to the ropes, goes for a grapple. Nick Mondo dove out of the way. Power slam by Brain Damage in the center of the ring. Pulls Mondo back up to his feet. Throwing Mondo towards that table. Picking him up. Here we go, we're looking at a powerbomb. Powerbomb through the table by Brain Damage. Saw that in his last matchup with Nick Gage. Nick Mondo could be in trouble here. He's got that steel chair again. Creams Mondo with it. Sticking that steel chair in the corner. What's Brain Damage looking to do here? Multiple strikes. Mondo's fighting back. He throws Brain Damage into the turnbuckle, and then he goes face first into that steel chair that was set up, assuming for Nick Mondo, by Brain Damage. Mondo to the outside now. He's got the ring bell. And that taunt by Brain Damage. Running start by Nick Mondo, hitting him with the ring bell right in the head. He's back up to his feet now. A soul driver by Nick Mondo. Nick Mondo going to the top rope. And a moonsault, a corkscrew moonsault by Nick Mondo and brain damage. Working over the head of brain damage, multiple punches. Brain damage is back up to his feet. Nick Mondo runs the outside, underneath the apron, grabs the steel chair. Brain damage falls to the outside, only to get smacked in the face with that steel. Nick Mondo pulls brain damage back up to his feet. A big DDT on the concrete. Nick Mondo pulls brain damage back up to his feet. A neck breaker on that steel chair. That had to hurt brain damage badly. Nick Mondo going to the top rope and goes for a corkscrew moonsault once again on brain damage. Nick Mondo has that steel chair, creams brain damage with it, throwing the chair to him. Picking him back up to increase the punishment. We're looking at a brain buster. No, we're not. The assault driver on that steel chair on the concrete. And a big knee drop by Nick Mondo on brain damage. Multiple right hands by Nick Mondo. Not letting up. As you can see, the blood pouring down these guys' head on all over their bodies. And here we go. A full Nelson slam by brain damage. Big right hand. We're looking at a comeback here by brain damage. Brain damage heads back into the inside of the ring. Grabs that ring bell. Slides to the outside. Nick Mondo, brain damage. Nick Mondo hit in the midsection with it. Goes behind. Hits him in the back of the head with that ring bell. Brain damage has the steel chair. Smacking in the back of Nick Mondo. Pulls him back up to his feet. Another big right hand. Knocking him out, looks like. This does not look too good for Nick Mondo. It's taking a lot of punishment here. Brain damage has that ring bell. Knocks Nick Mondo back down. Brain damage looks like he has a plan, but he wants to keep Mondo down. Sets the ring bell inside the ring. Brain damage has the replica title belt now. Throws it in the ring. Nick Mondo in the ring. And brain damage going for that cradled pile driver. Hits it. Nick Mondo with no defense there. Just walks into that pile driver. By brain damage. Brain damage on the outside. Comes in with the inside of the ring with that steel chair. Smacks Nick Mondo with it. Looks like he could be gathering weapons inside the ring. Brain damage underneath the apron. He's got a steel chair in hand now. Throws the chair to Mondo. Punches the chair right into the face of Mondo. Big right hand. You can just see the blood all over Mondo's face, streaming down his chest, down to his legs. See his tights. There's red all over it. And that pile driver move by brain damage. He's got that ring bell now. Smacking it. Ring bell onto Mondo. Right in the face into the chest area. He's got the chair. He doesn't care where he's hitting him. He's just hitting him with any weapon he can find. Anything that's not nailed down in this arena. Wearing down Nick Mondo. Brain damage is looking to win this tournament. Looking to make an impact here in CZW and Hardcore TV. Multiple stomps in the corner. Showing tons of disrespect to Nick Mondo. Although these guys, all they deserve is respect on the death matches they put on here tonight so far. Brain damage picking Nick Mondo back up. He could be going for that cradle pile driver. He is. Hits it. Does not go for a pin. Brain damage goes to the outside. Was going for that baseball bat. Changed his direction towards the table. Ripping apart the announcer table. It's like he could be going for that baseball bat now. He's got the baseball bat. Watch out, Nick Mondo's on the top rope. Drop kick. Takes down. Brain damage. He's got the bat now. Smacking into the midsection of brain damage a couple times. Then to the chest area. Brain damage back up to his feet. Taken down with an enziguri by Nick Mondo. He's got that Baseball bat again, knocking brain damage down. Nick Mondo throwing the baseball bat into the ring now. And a taunt by Nick Mondo. And he's going top rope. Brain damage prevents him, throws him into the ring. He stopped him. Brain damage throws Nick Mondo to the ropes. Big chop to the chest, and he goes down to the concrete. Brain damage looks like he's going to follow him, and he does. Both at ringside. Throwing Nick Mondo, goes over the stairs. Brain damage back in the ring. He's got that replica title belt. Throwing it back down. He could be frustrated. He's got the ring bell now. Nick Mondo back into the ring now. Hits the ropes. Dodges. Brain damage. Trying to hit him with that ring bell. Gets him in a headlock takedown. Followed by a big elbow by brain damage. And he could be hitting that. He's hitting that pile driver again. Again, he hits it on Nick Mondo. His head has to be wrong. His head has to be hurt by now. Could have a concussion from all those weapon shots and all the moves done on the concrete head first. And he gets taken down with that ring bell. Brain damage has that baseball bat now. Hits Nick Mondo with it. Mondo is down. Brain damage pulls Mondo back up to his feet. Big right hand by brain damage on Nick Mondo. Sick Nick Mondo could be done here. Brain damage throwing Nick Mondo to the ring. The outside. Both hanging off on the apron. And we're looking at a DDT by brain damage. He hits it right on the apron side. Which is the hardest part of the ring. Face first. His face driven into the mat there. You saw the replay. He gets punched in the face, falls back to the stairs. He goes for a punch. Nick Mondo, he stops it, throwing brain damage, tripping over the stairs. He could have hurt his leg there. He's got the stairs now. Throwing the stairs on brain damage's legs. Nick Mondo throwing down the steps. Throwing brain damage. He's setting it up on the ring post. Chop to the back. He could be. He goes for that kick and he crushes brain damage's head into the steel post. Nice comeback by sick Nick Mondo. He could have a chance now here in this match. Brain damage is down, lying on the concrete. Nick Mondo pulls him up to his feet. Throwing him into the ring. Nick Mondo looking for a weapon. He heads into the ring. Brain damage with the headlock. Big elbow. Power slam by brain damage. And a big knee drop by brain damage on the head of sick Nick Mondo. And that comeback could be totally non-existent now by sick Nick. Thrown to the corner. Brain damage. Setting him up on the top rope. Big right hand. And he goes to the outside. Are we looking at a superplex on the outside of the ring? I think we might be. Here we go. Superplex on the outside by brain damage. On the concrete. Brain damage. Up to his feet now. Still working over the head of Nick Mondo. Multiple right hands. Nick Mondo pulling the feet out from underneath him. Pulling brain damage up to his feet. Brain damage leaning against that table now. Nick Mondo. What's he looking to do? He has brain damage on that table now. Nick Mondo's up on that table with brain damage. Northern Light suplex through the table. Northern Light suplex by Nick Mondo through the table on brain damage. We're looking at a pin. Nick Mondo beats him with the Northern Light suplex through the table.